This report details the tragic death of a 3-year-old girl with autism while in foster care. The child died as a direct result of severe abuse inflicted over a period of months. The individuals accused of perpetrating this abuse are her foster parents, Jamie Johnson, aged 44, and Raymond Johnson, aged 62. Both Jamie and Raymond Johnson are now facing serious legal charges, including murder and child abuse. Please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. The victim was a 3-year-old girl. She had been diagnosed with autism. Several months prior to her death, she had been placed into the foster care system. She was subsequently placed in the home of Jamie and Raymond Johnson. The events leading to the discovery of the child's death occurred on March 19th. On this date, Jamie Johnson placed a 911 call. She reported that the 3-year-old girl was unresponsive. Emergency services were dispatched to the Johnsons' residence in Stanley, located in Mountrail County. The girl was transported to a hospital. Despite medical efforts, she was pronounced dead. An autopsy was conducted to determine the cause of the child's death. The findings were definitive and deeply disturbing. The autopsy revealed that the 3-year-old girl died from blunt force trauma to the head. This finding directly contradicted initial claims made by Jamie Johnson. She had allegedly told authorities that the girl had fallen downstairs several days earlier. Following the child's death, a comprehensive investigation was launched. Multiple law enforcement agencies collaborated on the case. These included the Stanley Police Department, the Mountrail County Sheriff's Office, and the North Dakota Bureau of Investigation. Investigators gathered evidence from several critical sources. Key evidence was obtained from ring camera footage from the Johnsons' home. Text messages, primarily those sent and received by Jamie Johnson, provided crucial insights. Interviews were also conducted with other children who were living in the home at the time. The investigation uncovered a disturbing pattern of abuse. Evidence indicated that the abuse had been ongoing for months. The abuse was described by those familiar with the situation as involving big punishments and resulting in owies. These punishments were reportedly triggered by behaviors associated with the child's autism diagnosis. Such behaviors included crying, eating slowly, or leaving food in her mouth. The child was also reportedly forced to sleep on a cot as part of her living conditions. Jamie Johnson was identified through the investigation as the primary perpetrator of the abuse. She was described by other children in the home as being the meanest one. The evidence detailed numerous instances of physical violence inflicted by Jamie Johnson. This included striking and punching the young girl. She was also accused of striking the child with a spoon on her abdomen, chest, and face. Further acts of abuse involved covering the girl's mouth to silence her crying. Jamie Johnson was also documented pulling the girl's hair multiple times. In particularly violent incidents, she was accused of holding the girl up by her hair. This action allegedly caused the child's head to hit various surfaces, including the floor, a table, a wall, and the ground outside. She was also accused of hitting the girl's head on a counter. One extreme incident described in the evidence involved Jamie Johnson beating the girl so severely that she passed out. Jamie Johnson then allegedly used an ice pack to revive her. Jamie Johnson's attitude and motivation were revealed through her text messages. These texts showed her expressing significant frustration and difficulty in caring for the child. She described the girl in derogatory terms, calling her a total brat. She admitted in texts to feeling crabby and overwhelmed by the child's behavior. The texts also revealed a casual attitude towards abusive actions. For example, she mentioned shaking the girl when she held her breath. In an attempt to deflect blame, Jamie Johnson claimed in texts that the girl's autism caused her to inflict injuries upon herself. This claim was directly contradicted by the physical evidence and witness accounts. Raymond Johnson was described by other children in the home as being the nice one. However, the investigation revealed his complicity in the abuse. While his participation was reportedly to a lesser extent than Jamie's, he also engaged in violence. This included instances of kicking and beating the child. Crucially, evidence indicated that Raymond Johnson was fully aware of Jamie's actions. He knew Mom was punching, hitting, kicking and choking, and watched it happen. Despite this awareness and witnessing the severe abuse, Raymond Johnson reportedly did not intervene to stop it. His inaction contributed significantly to the child's suffering and ultimate death. As a result of the investigation and the evidence gathered, both Jamie Johnson and Raymond Johnson have been charged. They face multiple serious felony counts. The charges against both individuals include murder. They are also charged with child abuse. Further charges include felony murder during the commission of crimes involving a child victim. Both also face a charge of felony domestic violence, resulting in serious bodily injury to a victim under 12. This case serves as a stark and tragic reminder of the vulnerabilities faced by children placed in foster care. It highlights the critical need for vigilance and protection for those entrusted to the care of others. The legal process is now underway for Jamie and Raymond Johnson. A preliminary hearing in the case is currently scheduled to take place on July 24th.